out there with Obi Toppin. And there's Harper, and it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now, here is Smith. Smith on the wing. Overhealed. On target from 13 feet.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Harper. Beyond the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. On offense, here are the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Smith for 3. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's Harper. Toppin dishes to Harper. And the foul called on Jason Smith. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so here's Albuquerque. Harper kicks to Brunson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
3.
Brunson's got 6.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Down low. Out to Smith. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good with the layup. Oh, Hield in position. It's stolen by Smith. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Out to Smith. From outside the arc. The Nuggets with another miss. Brunson outside. Pass to Jokic. A floater. The kick out to Harper. Now here's Hield. His 3-pointers off the mark. Smith with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Smith. The shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. Out to the right wing. Pass to Toppin. Smith against Hield. From past the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. Yeah, he seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down the earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Josh Smith is checked in for Smith, and it's Ish Smith in for Smith. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Steve Smith is a quality off guard, a bona fide sharpshooter.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hield the pass to Van Horn. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Smith glides in. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Inside. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Toppin. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Denver. Trails by 8. Smith outside. For the 3. Smith, no luck.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Healed with it. Now Smith defending. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Jason Smith. Smith comes in for Smith. Smith checked in for Smith. And Smith subbed in for Smith. Toppin sets a screen for Rivers. Pass to Van Horn. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. And that one, good.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Toppin. Up and in on the layup. Toppin's got 5 now.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Smith scanning the floor. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Smith.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's Albuquerque with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Smith. Smith is out there with Smith, and it's Smith, and it's Smith in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Rebound by Albuquerque. To the paint. Here's Van Horn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Van Horn's got his first points in this one.
Boy, Levine's playmaking understated. He can do it when he wants to, though.
Smith against Brunson. Smith, no good. Albuquerque leading by 8. Kick out to Levine. And it's Worthy in the corner. Back to Levine. And here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
And here are the Nuggets now. Time called here.
Timeout.
The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And you don't really expect that level of passing from Smith, but he makes the right choice there.
Ayton, a screen on Smith. Runs in the pass to Ayton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Smith sets the pick for Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Denver passing it around. Here's Smith. Rebound by Albuquerque. Now here's Hield. Outside Harper. Pass to Van Horn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. A different look for Denver. Smith comes in for Smith, and it's Ish Smith in for Smith. Jokic, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Worthy comes in for Jalen Brunson.
2 minutes remaining.
Denver trails by 11. Here's Smith. Oh, Worthy with the block. Here's Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. And there's the try.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Smith.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Toppin's checked in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Smith outside. Pass to Smith. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Jokic has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Smith. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Smith with the dunk.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
I tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Denver trails by 12. Here's Smith. And it's blocked. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Worthy with the bucket.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Hield against Smith, and he drives in. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jokic. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Albuquerque with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about a shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Got healed. Jalen Brunson out there with Harper. Then there's Toppin. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Smith outside. Smith against Brunson. The baseline J. And he overshot that one, missing. Albuquerque leading by 16. And Harper slams it in.
Jokic so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Harper's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Here's Smith. Oh, that's blocked. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Smith. Still yet to score. Smith with a screen on Hield. The drive by Smith. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Jokic slams it in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Ayton, he's checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Toppin. Van Horn, he's checked in for Hield. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Ron Harper. Out to Brunson. Over Smith. Brunson the pass to Van Horn. Right side Durant. Pass to Van Horn. No good on the triple. Denver trails by 21. From 13. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Durant. And here's Brunson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Smith outside. Smith sets the pick for Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Smith for three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right side, Kevin Durant. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Ayton sets the pick for Brunson. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's Smith penetrating. And Smith with the stuff.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Ayton a screen on Smith. Gilgeous Alexander finds Ayton. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Denver. Albuquerque making some changes. Worthy comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Harper in for Gilgeous Alexander. Smith against Brunson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Ayton dishes to Worthy. 3 on the clock. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From downtown. No good on the last second attempt there. Jalen Brunson has been on display for Albuquerque. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here's Albuquerque. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Smith out there with Smith. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on James Worthy.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
Levine's checked in for Albuquerque. Austin Rivers comes in for Ron Harper. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Pass to Van Horn. Back to Rivers. Outside Levine. Ayton inside. Covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Back to Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Albuquerque making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Down to the floor for the away team. Number 21.
Here's Denver now. Smith outside. Back to Smith. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 23. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Smith for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Van Horn, no good. Denver with the ball. Smith with it, now defended by Levine. Smith outside. Pass to Smith. Smith against Rivers. Smith outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. A different look for Denver. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Smith comes in for Smith. And Smith subbed in for Smith. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Jokic has checked in for Joel Embiid. Toppin comes in for Van Horn. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Austin Rivers. Smith kicks to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Smith. Smith outside. Pass to Smith. The three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Right side Worthy. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Can't connect from short range. Albuquerque leading by 21. Brunson outside. Pass to Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called. Nuggets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Worthy, and finished off by Worthy.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Smith outside. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Smith, and they're moving it up. Smith finds Smith. Oh, Worthy with the block. Here's Harper with the drive, and Harper slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And Harper slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And here's Harper from the arc. Another miss by Harper. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Joe Smith playing in name, but not in game. Doing a nice job that time to draw the foul.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Smith checked in for Jason Smith. Smith comes in for Smith. Smith checked in for Smith. And Smith subbed in for Smith. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jokic. Van Horn comes in for Toppin. Lean's checked in for Harper. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jalen Brunson.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And then Smith with the dunk.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. And so Albuquerque takes the win.